Hello and welcome to Tonic Studios.
Tag us in your makes.
We love to see what you're making.
We're very sociable.
Follow us to stay up to date with everything new at Tonic Studios. Find us on Facebook,
Twitter,
Instagram,
And YouTube.
stay up to date with Tonic Studios.
by subscribing to our mailing list.
never miss a video.
Like,
Subscribe and hit that notification icon.
Have you got a question for us crafters?
Let us know in the comments.
Subscribe to the Tonic Craft Kit
and get 10% off every order.
Every order.
Have you got a big order?
pay in instalments using ClearPay, ShopPay and PayPal.
Need to know when your favourite products are in stock?
Click notify me when available and we'll let you know.
Can't wait to get a die set?
Click notify me when available, we'll let you know.
Visit the Tonic Studios craft room for inspiration.
Information and tutorials.
All in one place.
Looking for a freshly launched product?
Head to the new launches tab on the Tonic Studios website. Hello and welcome to Tonic Studios. Today I'm here with the lovely Leo,
That's me.
Cam behind the cameras,
Hello.
and I'm Alison in case you just don't know. And we are here to do a craft along. Hope
We
you've
are.
had your cut list. And it's with the terrific telephone treat box.
That
I
is
had
a
to make
mouthful.
sure I had my teeth in right then, but I did get all the words out.
Well done, well done.
So I've got all these messages popping up.
I know, so many
Wow.
people joining us today.
We've got Isla with us from a dreary Clitheroe in Lancashire. Mo is with us. Oh no, hang on now, where's that from? Julie's Crafts is with us. Where have I seen Mo? Gail is with us. Her kit was delivered yesterday
Oh,
and she was expecting it today, so I hope you were in. And it hasn't gone astray anyway. Blue Mango's with us. She says hi. Bexy's with us.
hi Bexy.
Mo is with us from Texas.
Hi Mo.
Wendy's with us. She's watching while she's typing at work. She says, "Shh,
Your secret safe with
don't
us.
tell. We won't tell anybody."
I'm just warming my hands in case anyone's wondering what I'm doing. We forgot to come and put the heating on in the studio early today, and in order for me to be able to actually do anything, I need to have my hands vaguely warm. So
No, it
we've
is
got
a bit
a
chilly.
sneaky little heater under the desk.
So Sharon's with us from Cleveland, Ohio.
Hi Sharon.
Joe's with us. Let's have a little look. Who else have we got with us? Jessica.
Oh, Gail got her beehive dies yesterday as well. Nice.
Oh, they
have fun with those.
gorgeous. I can't wait to see them. Blake is with us. He says
Hi,
hello,
Blake.
hello, hello. Hello, 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 Blake. Regina's with us. We have a Facebook user with us. It doesn't come up with your name from Facebook, so if you do put a comment on Facebook, put your name after it so we know it's you. Leah's with us.
Oh, hi, Leah. How are you doing? How many hours of sleep have you had in
Probably
the last
not
24?
many. Not many. Thank you, Sharon, for those gorgeous peppers.
Yeah, we definitely need those.
We need to sit here like this, just nursing it for now. Regina's from South Carolina. Antoinette is from Southern Carolina as well. We've got MS Dolls from Georgia. Wow.
DCI Foot is here.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, 3 to 4-ish hours.
Oh, that's plenty. What more do you
That's
need?
all you need with a baby.
Oh, I think we might have missed a couple.
Have
We've
I
got a
missed
couple
some?
up here. I think it moved. There we go. Maybe
We
about
have
there.
Rich with us. Hey baby mama. That's lovely. We've got Cami with us.
XCon 94 is with us from Colorado. Snowy Colorado. Oh, wow.
We're just hoping that it doesn't come over here.
Oh, don't.
we?
Yeah, you can keep the snow. We don't need it. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Have we got everybody? Joe from
think-
Surrey.
I think we've got everyone there.
Have I missed any?
Did we do
yet?
Cami?
I think we did Cami, didn't
Yeah,
we? I think
from
we did
Missouri.
Cami.
Mm-hmm. Cool. There we go. I think we've got
Wow.
everyone. Oh, there we go.
Oh, we
Anita
got
from
more.
Denmark.
We've got Elaine in the Isle of Wight. We've got Anita in Denmark. Wow, you just said that. I'm repeating. It's like
There's
a
an echo
repeat,
in
isn't
here.
it? Sorry. Anita saying wow cold for Mo.
I bet.
Dear me. Reminds us of the beast from the east, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've got Melanie with us. So
Yeah,
we have
crafty
someone from the
Melanie's here.
design team in Germany. So, what have we got today?
So, let me put my my
Gail is
scribbled
saying,
workings
can't
up.
wait for the demo.
Oh, me either. So before the cameras went live and the mics went up, I was sat here with all these pieces going. I honestly don't know how I did this. I made
It's been a
this
few weeks, hasn't it?
maybe about a month ago. I made this,
Possibly.
around then. I haven't looked at it since, so I have a little cheat sheet of my notes here that I write for the girls who do marketing of all of the pieces for your cut list, and I'm going to be referring to that regularly.
She's going to be fine. She's going to be fine.
But we are working with the terrific telephone treat box.
Are you going to show
Craft
your
kit.
project first?
No, we'll show the kit off first.
Look at you.
We'll keep them waiting. So, I'm going to try and unbox this without knocking everything over. Let's just grab everything out, shall we?
Come on.
We'll very quickly run through the kit for those of you that haven't seen it already.
Oh, right. Mo is saying it's blurry on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Right, try the magic button. So, somewhere underneath, which side? Somewhere underneath me, there'll be a little cog symbol. Click on that and it'll give you the quality options, and you want to put it to the highest one that you have available. Hopefully you'll have a 1080 option, but a 720 option will also be good, and hopefully we will unblur for you from there.
It's wonderful to have someone who knows, isn't it?
We should just have this as like a thing that comes up.
I know.
If we look pixelated to you, please do this.
Because I have no idea on techie things, as you've probably guessed by now.
No, you do. What did I teach you this
Not a
week? I
lot.
taught you how to use the snip tool in Windows,
You
didn't I?
did. You
So
did.
now we have snips in our Skypes. It's lovely. Anyway,
I
moving on.
remember it now.
Kit time. So, just a quick run through of what we have. We've got our lovely telephone boxes. Here are our dies as they come.
DC Hare has joined us
Oh,
as
as well.
well. Hello.
Full complement of the inspectors in today, huh?
And Anita's saying she can't wait to receive her first kit.
Oh, exciting times.
Ooh.
So, here are the dies that make your telephone treat box. I hope everything is on there. I'm noticing there is a... This kit has gone around the office a little bit, so if there is anything missing, bear with me. I don't think there is. We'll see. If
It's
I need to
probably
cut
one of
anything.
these has moved from there, I would have
Potentially.
thought.
Let's hope so. You've also then got a set of coordinating stamps. So you've got a couple of sentiments in there. You've got these lovely flowers and the vines. The little crown, you may want to bear that one in mind come May. You're
Yeah.
probably going to need one of those and possibly one of these as well.
Everybody needs a crown in May, don't they?
Absolutely.
Don't matter what May it is, you need a crown.
If you're going to be the May Queen or
Exactly.
if you're celebrating the coronation was what I was referring to.
I know. I'm just being a bit naughty.
We're in that kind of mood today, aren't we, Anne?
We are.
This is going to be a fun craft
We
along
are.
for you all. Papers wise then, we have a beautiful selection of very classic British telephone box colours for you. Oh, I think I've got extras. Yes, I've definitely got some extras in here, but you get the idea. We have some pearlescent, we've got classic card, we've got some smooth card, there's vellum in here as well, we've got glitter and mirri and satin mirri as well.
I think you have 2 sets in there.
I might have. I'm very lucky. I'm blessed.
You are very
I
blessed.
think it might be right on how much you've got there.
Yeah?
Yeah, judging from what the...
Oh, did we have 2 colours of each?
Yeah,
Maybe we
well,
did.
2 colours of chili red,
Yeah?
2 colours of the black smooth card,
Yeah?
1 sheet of the frosted silver,
Yeah.
1 sheet of the ruby red,
Mhm.
1 sheet of the ruby ritz,
Mhm.
1 of the black sapphire,
Mhm.
vellum, 2 sheets.
Oh,
Yeah, that's all the sheets.
so 11 sheets of cardstock.
That's good. MS Dolls is saying she wears a crown every day.
Absolutely, I fully support that.
Why would you not?
Absolutely.
I think that is wonderful.
I'm actually going to, while I remember, take one of these sheets of smooth black out because I realised that one of the pieces that I have pre-cut is the wrong side, so I'm going to need to recut that. So I'm just going to put that to one side. And then in your grey bag of joy,
I'm just looking on just in the comments is the link you need to click if you haven't bought your kit. And
oh
you'd
yes,
like to.
we do still have some.
We have a couple left.
We've managed to shimmy things around a little bit.
We have.
Oh, apparently Blake and Cam need some crowns. I'm sure we can sort that. So there is an either or in this month's kit. You will either get the Principal inks or the Merry and Bright inks this time around. So in your Principal inks you have a black shadow, a metro grey and a clear mark, so embossing ink. Merry and Bright you've got this lovely sliced strawberry, Moroccan teal and marble statue. Everyone is then getting a full pot of winter white glacier paste. We have,
lovely.
it is, it's beautiful. A full bottle of our lovely silver lining metallic crystal drop, and you get a sponge dauber and I think 3 pads. 3 pads plus the one that's on it, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
There we are.
There we go. So that is the contents of your kit this month. Whew.
Rach is saying, do Burger King still have crowns available?
Oh yeah, do you remember they used to have the cardboard ones that you could go and have? Like they're meant for kids, I think, but
No.
everyone
I never
used to have
go
one of
to
those.
Burger King.
No, oh, they were really good. So they were like the printed and pre-cut
Right.
cardboard, and with the notches, you could make it big enough to go around your head. I used to do that all the time because I'm that kind of person.
Mo is saying, Mo and MS Dolls are saying you and Blake should have crowns.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Sparkly ones.
Maybe we should do a crown making competition for the coronation.
That
I'm
would be
going to make
nice,
that a
wouldn't
thing.
it?
Or like when in school you used to make Easter bonnets.
Exactly.
Yes.
But that's,
Can we parade our crowns then? Just do a little...
yeah,
you want
absolutely.
to.
Yeah, I want to
Anyone who is up for doing that on Facebook, and I think we should open it up as well. If you want to make a crown for the coronation, join in. I'll get that in. It's on camera now.
You've said it. It's
I've
got to
said
happen
it, so it'll
now.
happen. We will have a
It's got to
competition.
happen.
We'll have a crown making competition for the coronation.
I will win that one too.
Make it so.
Right, MS Dolls is saying she hasn't received her kit yet, both ink sets.
No, sorry, it is an either or. So you'll either have the Principals collection or you'll have the Merry and Bright. It's just down to stock levels, unfortunately, as always with things like that. So you will get one or the other.
And Raquel has joined us. Hello, Raquel.
Welcome, Raquel. Nice to see you. I love that Rachel's saying that Cam seems very eager for a crown. Absolutely. You should see him. He's like giddy behind the camera.
He's nodding
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
I deserve a crown at full time.
Yeah. And Mo is saying we should use the gems off the drops bottles. Yes.
Yes.
There we go. You can even paint them, colour them in with your alcohol markers if you wanted to change the colour of it. I'm giving you tips. No, I need to win this. tips. I see what's happening here.
They're all after your tips.
They are. Rude. So, hopefully you have received the email with the cut list if you're crafting along with us, or I did post it into the event on Facebook for you as well if you're joining us from there. I hope I have all of the pieces. We'll see as we go along.
You may be cutting a few.
I may be cutting a few. Yes, indeed.
Oh, I don't mind cutting for you.
We've got our lovely, I don't know if can I lean far enough? I don't think I can, but we've got our lovely new setup that we're going to talk about a little bit more in Tuesday. So we do you remember how we said yesterday, we won't change that yet because continuity. So for Monday's video,
has gone out the window.
Yeah,
now.
for Monday's video, this isn't here, but for today and tomorrow, it is. So yeah, continuity.
There's no continuity. It just had to be done yesterday to do the video. We have Graminator with us
Welcome
from
on in.
Texas. Wow.
Welcome. Received kit late yesterday. Oh, and you got Merry and Bright inks. Excellent.
Nice. I think whichever one you have in your set, you were going to make the most out of it though.
Yep.
One is a bit more practical than the other, maybe.
And we talked about this, I think, when we did the kit reveal. So even if you had the Prince Winks, you can stamp in black onto red. You can stamp in clear mark though, and I know a lot of people don't remember that you can do this. You get that kind of tone on tone colouring with clear mark. Now we can't decipher, can we?
I think this is grey.
You think it's grey? I think it could be clear mark.
It could be either, but it's a lovely background.
So just hopefully you can see it on
see
here.
it on the top.
Swirls that have been stamped into the background here.
I think they're gorgeous.
But you could use the pink or the green. They would also stamp onto the red. You're going to get obviously different variations of colour depending on which set you get. Cut yourself a little scrap and test them. Just have a look at how all of the different inks look on the cardstock and kind of go from there.
Because they all look different.
First thing I'm going to do then is my background because I want to give it a vague chance of drying before I try and stick everything together.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. So I have.
Are you going to show your project first?
Oh, go on then.
Because you haven't done that yet.
I haven't, have I?
No,
so I have made
making?
my little telephone box into a card front basically, and we have a little opening on here. And inside, I mean, we're a bit cheap. We just have a Subway sub card in here, but obviously you would put in the gift card of your choice. This is just what we had in the office.
It could be lunches for the week.
Could be. If you want to give someone Subway vouchers, then absolutely. But yes, it is sized to fit a gift card. In fact, there's quite a decent chunk of space in there. Hopefully you can see.
It could be hard cash.
Yeah, you could put cash in there. You could put little chocolate bars would probably fit in there as well. I think you know the little Kinder. You're the ones.
Yes.
The
Buenos.
No, not even the Buenos. Just the plain Kinder chocolate.
Right.
I'm sure they would fit in there. You could get a couple of them in, along with
Isn't
your
there
gift
an
card.
animal one as well? Don't Cadbury's do an animal one.
that might
That's
fit
quite
in there.
small.
I think it's a couple of Freddos in there.
Freddo would go in there.
Freddo,
yes, of course.
Oh,
Why
I
don't think of
love a
that?
Freddo. And a caramel Freddo.
Yum. So yeah, it's something a little bit different. A card with a
Pamela's
gift on the
saying
front.
jewellery would fit.
Yes, it would. But obviously it doesn't just have to be on a card front. You could absolutely put this into a memory book if you wanted
You
to.
You could.
If you had, I don't know, say you've been on a trip to London and you wanted to keep all of the ticket stubs from your trip, maybe you've done something like that.
Is anyone going to to London for the coronation? Have the tickets been announced for that yet? I don't know whether they have. Have you applied for tickets? Let us know. And don't forget, we're definitely going to want to see pictures of your day out.
Absolutely we are. So, like I said, I'm going to start with my background, my mat. So I have a white mat that is, consult notes, 14.8 centimetres by 10.4 centimetres. And this is just white cardstock.
Sorry, button in. Mo was saying it'd be good for an interactive pop-up book for children.
Oh, yes.
That would be great.
That would be good. I like that idea. I'm actually just going to put this down so I can refer back to it because, like I said, it's been a while since I made this. So I have cut the window door panel, and this is just an old piece of scrap mirror card. I can see you chuckling.
Raquel is saying she would go, but she told the Queen that she's busy for the weekend.
Oh, I think probably the Queen's a bit busy.
We don't have a Queen anymore. We've got a King now.
Yes. So yeah, this is an old piece of mirror card. So if you have ever got mirror card that has got damaged, it is perfect for cutting yourself stencils for, you know, moussing or anything like that, because it has that coating on the top. You know, it doesn't absorb the mousse. So you can see I've already used this one. I used it last time. So I am going to put some mousse onto my... Oh, it's a fresh one. Well, this is exciting, isn't it?
Raquel is saying she'd combine Paddington Bear stamps with this set.
Oh, nice. I like that idea.
Sounds lovely as well.
Do we actually have a blade on our card?
Or if you had a little soldier stamp, it could be a centenary. Not a centenary.
Yes, the little boxes they stand in.
Yeah, what do you call them?
Sentinel boxes?
Is that what they call them?
I don't know.
You know, the changing of the guards, the ones with the big busbies, they stand in front of a box, don't they? This could be that box.
Could well be.
Can't think what it's called.
So I'm going to grab myself some mousse, glacier paste. Recommend that you grab this out with a spatula and put it on your mat. Don't put your tool into the pot because you don't want to contaminate
Raquel
it.
says, sorry, old joke. We still love it and it still made me laugh. Still made me laugh.
So I'm going to stencil this over a corner, and I'm just using one of our sponge daubers that comes in the kit to pick up some of my glacier paste. And I'm just going to kind of bounce it through the stencil, so I'm not smearing it, because you're not going to get a great finish with a dauber doing it that way. I mean, you can if you want to, but you might find that it goes under the edges. So pick some of this up, and you can go heavier in places or lighter if you would prefer. Okay, piece one. So hopefully you can actually see that. Let me try and...
Oh, look, you can see it as you tilt it.
There we go. I'm going to do a little bit more across the bottom.
Oh, Sue Hardman says she hasn't opened her box yet.
Aww.
But her desk is clear and hopefully tonight.
Ooh, excellent.
Oh, have fun, Sue.
So, same again, just picking some of this up on the dauber. You see more of the mica, I think, when you use a dauber with glacier paste. You can kind of see the flakes. This is a very soft, so we've got two kind of glittery mousses.
Yeah.
You've got your glimmer paste, which is like a traditional gritty glitter, and this is much softer. It's got very fine mica flakes in it, so you don't have that kind of gritty texture to it. So a couple of bits there, maybe a little bit more up here, why not?
Look at you going for it today.
Since I've got it on the mat, I might as well use it up.
Well, you may as well, isn't there? Sue's saying she can see these as great party decorations for the coronation.
Oh yes. We're definitely going to have to get some coronation crafting going, I think.
These would be nice for a little gift inside for all the children when if you're doing a street party.
Okay, so I'm going to pop this to one side to dry. Hopefully you can see I've got just a little bit of sheen around the edge. And I will do my drops later. So, look, we remembered to bring down...
We did. We were very good.
Which is good because I'm covered.
I'm laughing at this too. Raquel is saying she's so used to saying that silly joke to her mum about the Queen. My mum used to say she was meant to be born in Buckingham Palace, but the stork had an issue and she landed on the little island of PR. What's PR? Let us know, Raquel. I'm not sure what PR is. I think that's lovely. That is lovely. Was your mum born on the same day as the Queen then? For some reason, comments aren't appearing. Oh,
that's strange.
Oh, Sue, I don't know. Oh, Puerto Rico. That makes sense.
Did I get it all?
Yeah.
Probably. There's just a little bit of silver there. There we go. That'll do.
I think so.
Now
I don't know why they're not appearing.
Oh, okay. Is that just on the group?
Is she talking about just Facebook then?
Sue's on Facebook.
Yeah, looking at it, there's not many Facebook comments, so...
Okay, we'll have a look.
Are the comments that we are reading, we've got a screen here that says all the comments from Facebook and from YouTube.
Yeah.
So maybe you're just seeing the Facebook comments, Sue. Maybe that's the difference.
Potentially, yes.
That may be it. Yeah.
Okay, next I am going to work on, so on my card I have the piece that goes around the edge, so the kind of structural piece that I've made here. I'm going to start working on that because I know I need to recut that because I made it the wrong size apparently. The measurements that I've given you are correct, I just apparently couldn't read what I needed. That's me.
Never mind.
Oh,
we all
dear.
do things like this, don't we?
So I'm going to refer back to my notes, and it says you need 2 strips that are 18 centimetres by 2 centimetres.
And how big were yours?
17 centimetres by 2 centimetres. It would not have been long enough. Isn't it lucky though that I noticed before I started trying to put it together?
Because you'd have been really peeved then, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would have. So I'm just going to recut this for myself. One.
Oops.
Ooh. I'm doing this all back to front and upside down so I can get it on camera as well.
Oh, look at you go. Oh dear. Rachel said, Raquel said she managed to burn off most of her fingertips with hot glue.
Oh no!
Oh dear. Ouch.
Do be careful.
Ouch. I'm not very
You
safe.
can't actually see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. Cam didn't give me a
Oh, sorry,
yell.
I was reading the
There we go.
comments.
And neither did I either.
You're
I didn't
fine.
nudge your arm,
So,
did I?
there's one at 18 centimetres. Whoop.
Oh, Kaz Crafty says she's got 5 sponges, 1 on the tool and 4 in the bag.
Oh, there you go then.
So that's even better.
What does it say on the list? Oh, it does say £4. Yeah, it is 5.
That's
That is
good.
right. Okie dokie. So now I have 2 black strips that are 18 centimetres by 2 centimetres. And I'm going to score them. So I'm actually going to turn this around so I don't accidentally cut them.
Yes. You do not want to do that.
Do not do that. So I want to score this at 1/2 centimetre on both sides. So if I shimmy this up so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to bump this to the 1/2 centimetre mark on my trimmer here. Very, very carefully put the guide in place. This is not the easiest of things to do, I will admit.
You could tape it to the plate, couldn't you?
It's a good idea.
Tape is in the box.
Thank you very much. Good
It gives you another finger to hold everything down, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Okay.
Absolutely.
So 1/2 centimetre. Just
Oh, Mo's been having fun with her pastes, I think, with her glacier paste and mousse all over herself.
excellent. That's the way it should be. If you're not
That's a
covered,
fun
you're doing
day.
it wrong.
That's a fun day.
Okay, spin that around. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. So.
Oh, Mo was saying she ordered the tonic glucan and wasn't thinking about the Euro plug.
Oh no.
Oh dear. She's buying a converter.
Make sure that the voltage is
Yeah,
right.
check
is that
your
the right
voltage.
word? It is voltage, isn't it? That
Yeah.
I'm thinking of.
And such a British plug, because the Euro plug's actually different.
Yes, it is.
Okay, same again on the second one. So 1/2 centimetre on both sides. Good tip with the tape. I like that one.
There we are. Happy to share.
You can stay
Okay. My job is safe, is it?
for today.
Okay. Have you got any tapes? Tapes.
Have you got any
Any
tapes?
tips with a super trimmer? Share them in the comments.
I don't think we use the
please.
super trimmer
We
very
don't.
often at all, do we? We
don't.
come down with everything pre-cut. It's only when I accidentally do it wrong that I need to cut things.
But we've given everyone a little bit of time now to catch up, to grab a cuppa.
Mm-hmm. So
If
I'm
they've
gonna
done
refer-
all their cutting.
This is true. Well, but I didn't mention this part. So you've got 1/2 centimetre on both sides, and now we need to make our pieces. So basically this is going to go across the bottom and up one side, and then the second one is going to go across the top and down the other side.
Perfect.
So I need to remember how much I need to score. I need 10.6 plus 0.5, which we all said was 11.4. Is that correct?
I think that's right.
11. No, it was higher than that.
That's the total was higher.
It was 11. The overall.
10.6 plus 0.5.
10 points.
11.4?
Yeah.
11.4. Does
I must
everyone...
be
No,
some other
11.1. 11.1.
Yeah.
I must do some other measurement then.
You're thinking of the room we measured this morning.
Which, by the way, we're 20 centimetres bigger than you.
Rude.
Oh dear, we kind of need to explain that one. Yes, so we are looking at... we're eyeing up everyone's office to see
We
if,
are. We are.
if we want to move. I don't think we do though. 10.6, 0.5, 11.1. Are we all agreed on 11.1 before I score this now?
Go for it. Patty's joined us and she says she's new to Tonic and she's thinking of getting the monthly kits.
Ooh.
What tips have you got for her? Come on, you buy the craft kits every month. What would you say to Patty? Would you recommend? Would you not recommend?
Because
Do
we're
you
all
like
Yeah,
biased.
we are
We
slightly
love
biased.
them. We love them. Blake is saying our office is bigger.
Marginally. Okay, so I have scored both of my strips at 11.1 from one end, and I want to score half a centimetre, so 0.5 on the other end, so just on here.
Julie is saying she always cuts one way, turns the blade, and when it gets blunt.
That's a good idea. Yep,
So rather than going up and down, just bring it one way.
very smart. And you can tell when it's getting blunt when your paper it starts to get sort of a feathery edge. That's when you know that it's
Yes.
time to either change blade or change direction, if that's
Yeah.
your preferred method.
Oh,
Okay.
we've got everyone saying, go for it, Patty. Welcome to the Tonic family. You won't, what did I see? You won't regret it. Oh, it's lovely.
Nice.
They never disappoint. Oh, thank you so much.
I'm so glad you think so.
Phew.
So I have my two
I ask these
pieces
questions.
all
don't
nice
I?
and scored. Well, you do.
I know.
I like that. It's like a monthly gift to yourself. Yes, it is. So my two pieces are scored. So I have half a centimetre on each side. So you've got a 1 centimetre strip up the middle, basically. And then you've got a piece that is 11.1 centimetres long. Yeah. And then a score line.
Yeah.
This bit then in theory should be 6.4, and then you've got a half centimetre at the end. And now I'm going to do some cutting because this is going to form the kind of piece around the outside, so we need some glue
Snippety
tabs. So I'm going to make sure you do this all on the same side, so get your pieces the same way round and make sure that all of your cutting is on the same side. So for the back you're going to want to make glue tabs. So from this 0.5 centimetre gap here, I'm just taking a little angled wedge off, exactly like our glue tabs would be on any of our die cuts. So you've got a little angled piece there, and I'm going to do the same either side of this score line that was at 11.1. This is so hard to see on black, I'm so sorry.
You can kind of see the shine.
You can? Okay, so all I'm going to do is kind of cut in at an angle to where that horizontal score line meets the vertical score line, and the same on the other side to cut myself glue tabs.
Patty says she's a long-time crafter but recently found Tonic.
Ooh.
She's in the US.
Welcome
You are
to
going
the
to have
family.
such fun, Patty. We're always here a couple of times a week. Join us whenever you can. Right, somebody else said, can you put the link in for Tuesday's video?
Yes, I shall do that now. I thought we did it. I couldn't remember if it was the upcoming Tuesday or this Tuesday.
It can't be the upcoming one because I
'Cause it's
haven't
not
finished
done.
editing yet. So I have, hopefully you can see what I've got here. So I've got a little notch on here. I've got a big notch on here for either side of my glue tab. I'm just now doing the one on this end. So I've cut again into where the vertical and horizontal lines meet, and I'm going straight across the top this time because this is making a little glue tab on the end. And I'm going to do exactly the same.
Oh, Mo, that's a lovely comment you've put there. She lost a lot in the flood recently.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
And now she only buys tonic. And she says our quality is bar none, especially the tangerine machine. Thank you so much.
That is so true.
We do love our tangerine.
So this is what you are hopefully going to end up with. And I'm going to do exactly the same again on my second piece. And like I said, make sure you do it on the same side so that all of your glue tabs are on the same side. So a little notch off there. Notch around that one.
Grab us all virtual calorie-free donuts and caffeine.
Absolutely. We all like that.
Delicious.
Yum, yum.
Sharon's popped the coffees in already, so we're quite happy with those.
Blake went to Greg's this morning and didn't, ask the team what the team wanted. So donuts is a bit of a sore subject at the moment, isn't it, Blake? So there we go. I now have my 2 pieces, like so. I'm going to form these now into the bits I need. Oh, very important cut. Forgot this one. I need to cut there. So where you've got your straight edges, so on the opposite side to your notches, you want to cut the little score line at the 11.1, because otherwise it's not going to go around the corner, is it, Elle?
No,
it's not.
No. Patty's saying she's working on the carousel at the moment.
Oh, exciting times.
We love to share and we love to see your makes, Patty. So
We do.
Pop it in the Facebook group. If you don't know about the Facebook group, it is the Tonic official Tonic Studios Facebook group.
I will put the link.
Pop
thanks,
a
Cam.
link. That's perfect. And you'll find lots of company there, lots of chit chat. Join in.
Definitely. Okay, so I'm going to fold on all of my score lines now, all the way around.
Oh, 2007 Mo lost hers in a flood.
Aww.
Oh, it's just heartbreaking. Every time I see flooding, it just, it wrenches my insides. It always just looks so messy.
I know.
Ugh.
So that side's done, end is done. Just going to do my straight edges. So your straight edges are going to be the front of your little surround, and your notched pieces are your glue tabs for the back. Okay.
Raquel is waiting for the wheelbarrow and the beehive.
Ooh. We've had some lovely launches recently.
We have.
It's been a good year so far, and oh my goodness, just you wait.
I saw Sean open up the cupboard by Toby's desk, and there were some really cool things in there.
Have you not
We
seen
have
all of the
some
cool
very
things?
cool.
I've seen some things on Darcy's desk,
Mm-hmm.
obviously on your shelves, but I've not seen the one by Toby's desk.
Oh.
Not the cupboards.
OMG, that's all I'm going to say.
Lots coming.
Lots and lots. And that's across the board, isn't it? It's showcases, it's kits, it's launches on Create and Craft, which will be available on the website later on. But these are right across the board.
Okay, so all of my score lines are now burnished. I'm going to join my 2 pieces together. So again, you want to make sure that your notched pieces are on the same side. So you're joining your 2 glue tabs together, and then those 2 will glue around there. Look at this, I've got this handy little stash
It's
of glue
lovely,
next
isn't
to
it?
me.
I hope they work.
I'm sure they will.
We'll find out if they do.
Yeah, there we go.
Excellent. Gail says she's waiting for the egg to come in.
Ooh.
Won't be long.
No.
Do we have a date for that, Cam?
That's next week, I believe.
Next week?
Mm-hmm.
Not long then.
22nd.
That's next
Don't
Wednesday.
trust me on what I'm saying, but I think it's definitely next week.
You wouldn't fib to me.
No, I just don't I'm
Wouldn't
not
dare,
confident
would
in my
you?
own words.
Mo says, where's Karen? She'll spill it. Karen's not with us today. She's got a day off today. Oh, Julie's making the Decadence gift boxes at the moment.
Oh, nice.
Julie, I just love seeing your makes in the group. They're always so inspiring. You've got your videos that go out as well. They are just gorgeous. Anybody else fancies putting a little video in the Facebook group? Join in. We just love to see them.
Please feel free.
There's no plans for a new magazine at the moment. But you never know. Not at the moment though. But things do change, don't
So
they?
here is my little, I don't know what you would call this, frame. Let's call it a frame.
It's a frame.
I'm going to push in my notched glue tabs around the back and lift up the ones on the front and put some glue all the way around the inside of my glue tabs.
Oh, Raquel is saying she does tutorials for the memory books.
Ooh,
Doesn't matter, Raquel. If you want to link them to the Facebook
Absolutely.
group, you
Feel
carry
free.
on.
The more the merrier.
Absolutely.
So, glue all around the inside, and I then have my piece of Ruby Ritz glitter.
I love this one.
Ruby Ritz, yes.
Good. I'm glad I remember that. And I'm going to put that inside so it sits onto those glue tabs that we have in the back. So we're making a nice little sealed unit. Hopefully you can see. So just press that down into the glue. I thought some glitter in the back, you know, when you open the door.
Absolutely. It's a ta-da!
It is absolutely a ta-da.
With hands too, mine. With jazz hands.
Yeah, got to do the jazz hands. I forget Cam's put us on picture in picture. I forget he's done that now.
Oh,
Because he's hidden it behind the light so we can't see it.
Oh,
So look.
So it means you still have to behave yourself.
Cheeky.
Just rude, that's all I'm going to say. Linda's saying she's had her tonic dyes and goodies. They've come today, including the beehive.
Ooh. Buzz Buzz, you're going to be busy.
Oh!
I did not just do that. Yeah, I'm afraid I did. Okay.
You did.
I did.
You did.
So, glitter card is in the back. I'm going to fold in the two long sides first, and then I'm just going to put a dot of glue into the corners just to hold the short sides over the top.
But this is something you could do behind any rectangular die, isn't
Yep.
it?
Exactly.
Just to make a little gift wallet.
Just a little frame. So all I did is I basically measured one of the door pieces and I added 1/2 centimetre around each side to get how big I wanted the frame to be. That's it. That was as
Perfect.
that was as complicated as that
As it
got.
went.
Blake gets a red glitter crown and has to do jazz hands.
Oh my word. That's the
Behave.
two of you, not just Blake. That's you. Crown and jazz hands, the pair of you. We need that picture.
I'm looking forward to this now, our coronation competition. I hope you've got
Got it,
your
it's got a ring
thinking
to it.
caps on.
Oh, thinking crowns.
Thinking crowns.
Absolutely. Raquel says she's loving that paper.
Oh, the Ruby Ritz is beautiful.
Oh, I love it. And you'll get minimum shed on this.
Mhm.
And when I say minimum, it's virtually none.
I think the only bits of twinkle I've got on my fingers at the moment are actually from the glacier paste. I don't have any glitter on there. I'm getting glue everywhere though, which is amazing.
So if you have a bit of an aversion to glitter, which I know some people do, but you still wanted that shiny bit of a ta-ra,
Ta-da!
ta-ra, then you can use the paper.
You can. Absolutely. Okay, so pop that to one side. I'm going to let the glue finish curing on that. I then have my little door. So this is obviously going to be the top part of our little box, unit, frame thing, gift card holder.
All of the above?
Thingamabob. I'm just going to literally cut the glue tab off. You could do this on a trimmer, but honestly that's a lot of effort to get a trimmer out just to do that. A pair of long scissors is my preferred method because you can just go straight across in one snip, like so.
Oh, Julie's just done the hexagon box in pink blush, or the square box in pink blush and craft card, And the hexagon in black and white with silver.
Oh, nice. Oh, and the rose
Beautiful.
mirror. We love the rose mirror.
We do love the rose.
I think it's possibly one of my favourite cardstocks that we brought out last
Absolutely.
year. That and the ombre glitter.
Yes.
So
Yes. That's another beauty.
I'm going to put the magnet on this before I put it on here because I found it quite fiddly to do it once I had assembled it all.
Yes, you did, didn't you?
So I'm going to just remind myself what I did. Okay, yep. So,
Very organised.
this is
today.
terrible. We make these things so far in advance and then it's just gone.
Are you going to line your door first?
I should do that.
Maybe before you put a magnet on?
I should do that. Isn't it lucky you're here?
No. No, it's not. I'm not the one who has the memory for things.
I'm so glad this is the content you tuned in for today. Winging it with Leo and Al. That's what we should call this. It's not Craftalong, it's winging it with Leo and Al.
me.
So I have a piece of vellum that I have cut using the die that cuts the inner panel for your windows, and I'm going to stick that on the back of my door as my lovely friend reminded me that I need to do first. So the easiest way that I have found to do this is to put glue literally just around the very edge of the frame.
If you've got the fine tip though, that's even
do we have
better.
one of those here?
I thought we did have fine tips.
Bear with.
Is it going to work?
Yeah. So yes, precision nozzles at the ready for this one.
Ernest always says that's great teamwork. That's how we work here. One of us usually remembers. And we haven't got Karen to rely on today, so it has to be
No,
mine.
exactly. That's why there's three of us. At least one out of the three of us should remember something, hopefully. Oh, I hear you huffing behind the camera there, Cam.
Don't always back.
I'm not included in on that. I forgot twice today that we were doing this.
So Alice and I did a lot of filming yesterday, and as we were going back up the stairs with all of the stuff taken out of the studio, we're like, oh, at least that's all the filming out of the way for the week. Completely forgetting that we were live today.
And then Leo messaged this morning. I've just added a little Facebook reminder. We've got an event today. I went, oh yes.
Thank God for that Facebook reminder.
Absolutely.
Goodness for Facebook.
Where would we be otherwise? Gosh, I mean, I need Facebook to remind me of birthdays.
Me too. Hopefully, yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Good. I wasn't hugging my project today.
Oh, wow, somebody here. I don't know who you are because you've come up as Facebook user. But it says, I've just made 12 telephones for my Harry Potter friends.
Ooh.
Oh, my word. Please, will you photograph them and pop them in the Facebook group?
Otherwise known as the entrance to the Ministry of Magic, I believe.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
For all you Potterheads out there. So, vellum going down. Hold that in place for a second.
Done.
Need to do a bit of cutting, don't I? Let me grab the dies while I hold this down.
Shall I cut?
Would you mind?
I wouldn't mind at all.
Thank you so much.
What would you like me to cut? Oh, the outer edge.
Around the outside?
Around the outside.
Exactly.
That's the one.
So, I am going to use this little die here. So this is the one that I've used to cut my vellum. I have two more of the window panels in Ruby Red. So I'm just going to use this to cut a nice even border around the windows because I want to stick this part on. Hopefully you can see I've done it on here. So it just covers...
I think it gives a lovely edge.
And it covers the edge of the vellum on the inside as well,
Yes.
which is primarily why we're doing that. So if I give those to you,
You can.
thank you very much.
Patty's just signed up for the monthly club kit.
Oh, congratulations.
This is
welcome.
the kit you will receive.
These like confetti banners just exploded onto the screen now.
Exactly. So yes,
I
this
can't get
will
off my
be
seat.
your first kit. Patty, you'll receive this kit first of all, so I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, lovely.
I'm the same height, whether I'm... You know what it is? We got these tiles down here and it didn't push back.
I put them down because it's easier than when we didn't have them, but maybe it's not as easy for you.
No,
Right.
for my little legs. Where's the tape? That's what I want. Can't do it with no tape.
Oh dear, I hope you are enjoying this. I'm going to pop this to one side while my lovely friend does that for me. I'm going to quickly work on some sentiment pieces and get those ready to go on.
Sharon has a really good idea.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of this one. It would be really cute, a cute favour for a Superman theme party.
Oh, absolutely.
It would. Look at the mess I've made. I've got
Or
stuff
your
everywhere.
Doctor Who party.
Yes.
Do you know Doctor Who in America?
I think it does travel.
Does it travel
I'm
over
pretty
there?
sure it does.
I know they got it in Canada, 'cause they got BBC in Canada, don't they?
They do have BBC in America, mind, but it's only certain programmes, isn't it? Mind saying that, the days are digital now. I don't think it makes any difference, does it?
So I have my sentiments cut. I have the happy and the birthday cut in both the other ruby one, ruby mirror.
Ruby, where is it? Ruby red.
Ruby red
Yes.
mirror cardstock and in smooth black. Again, I'm using my lovely little precision nozzle and I'm going to put some glue all over the back of the ruby red mirror piece. And I'm going to offset this on the black one so you get a tiny little bit of shadow. And my big tip with this is that make sure that when you do the other sentiments, so the birthday part, make sure your shadow is going in the same direction. Hopefully. So I have gone a little bit down and a little bit to the right. So hopefully you can maybe see possibly that there is a tiny little bit of black just to one side and the bottom. I'm going to do exactly the same then with the birthday one. Is anyone crafting along? Let's have a show of hands in chat. Do you have your cut list and are you crafting with me? And are you managing to keep up as I jump from one thing to the next?
There we go.
This is how my brain crafts, so I do apologise if this doesn't feel like a very naturally flowing craft along. I'm literally remembering how to do this from stage to stage.
Oh, Patty says she's looking at the wheelbarrow. She used the sleighs at Christmas time. Oh my word.
Thank you very much.
Barbara's saying her daughter loves Harry Potter and has a birthday in April.
Oh wow.
Well, I think that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. MS Doll says her daughter loves Doctor Who. So as soon as I get this kit, I'll definitely make one for her.
We do have a
We do have a blue telephone
blue
box
one,
on
yes.
the front.
down.
Because it just had to be done.
Had to be done.
I know it's not kit colours, and apologies for that, but it just had to be done.
Of course it did, of course it did. So I have my little uppy downy sentiment. Hopefully you can just about see that. And all I'm going to do is snip off the little bit of black that is now at the bottom and across the side because I want it to still be the same size as my backing layer when I glue them together.
Mo says her 11 and 13-year-olds are huge Doctor Who fans.
Oh, fantastic.
They have their birthdays in March and April. This is perfect for you then. And you can't make one without the other.
Definitely not. Okay.
But it could be you've got a policeman in the family as well. It
Mhm.
could be a regular police box.
Could be. Without all that interdimensional stuff going on inside.
Julie says she's got a mini tonic warehouse.
Aww.
I think we're all a bit guilty of that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Did I miss anything up here while I was cutting? Oh, Linda sent us in some cakes.
Oh, thanks, Linda.
Mm-mm-mm.
Definitely use that this afternoon. Okay, I'm just gluing at the back of my sentiment. I have a couple of pieces cut in our frosted silver. Satin mirror card.
Sorry, reading comments.
It's fine. I have the cheat sheet next to me as well. So I'm just going to layer those up for my sentiment pieces. So one happy. Let's do the birthday. So did anyone say they're crafting with us today, Al?
No, we've had nobody saying they're crafting with us.
Aww.
Are you going to make it later?
Yes, I guess. I know a lot of people have said they're waiting for their kids still, haven't they?
We need a Tonic, Texas location, says Mo.
Oh, it'd be brilliant if we had a shop you could come to. That would be
know.
fun.
We'd love it, wouldn't we?
We wouldn't get any work done though.
No, we wouldn't. We'd be in the shop all day.
We would. We'd be sitting there chatting.
We'd be schmoozing with the customers.
So probably that's why we don't have a shop.
We'd love a little schmooze with all you crafters though, wouldn't we?
We would. That'd be fun. Okay, sentiment pieces done. I might actually just ask
me
my
to hold
glamorous
them?
assistant to hold those for me.
Thank you very
Because
much.
we are going on to Miri. So,
Okey-dokey.
bringing back in, if you don't have a glamorous assistant, you can put them under something weighty. A bottle of something. Your doorbell, perhaps.
Look at that. Could we have a mini support group if we run out of something? Since we're so close.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
yeah.
lovely, isn't it?
A Tonic Crafty cruise. Wow.
Don't forget, if you have run out of something, go onto the website, and if it's not in stock, click that notify me button, because as soon as it comes back in, then you will be notified.
Exactly. And it helps us to know what is in demand currently as well.
Absolutely. Julie says she's going to try later. Mo's saying a shop. Oh my God, yes.
No, I think we would be
Oh,
banned
how
on.
about a Tonic Crafty cruise instead? Oh, I'm up for that
Amazing.
one.
Craft all day,
Mo
eat,
says,
drink all night.
yes, with crafting vodka.
Yes, exactly.
Got to have a bit of crafting vodka, haven't I?
That is the rule.
Absolutely.
So I am making good use of my precision nozzle today to glue this on. So this is the piece that my lovely glamorous assistant went and trimmed down for me. So our lovely little red glitter, our ruby reds, did we decide?
Yes.
We did.
Excellent. So pop that down. I'm going to do this on the front and the back of the door, just to give it that extra little bit of bling bling.
Patty says she's watching while she's working.
Okay, fair enough. I'll forgive
We
you
give
for not
in
crafting along. Yeah, that's fine.
But once your kit arrives then, Patty, then you'll be able to make this.
Absolutely. Yeah, the video will still be available on YouTube, so you can come back. If you ever need to find any of these live things on YouTube, when you go onto our channel, there is a tab at the top that says live, and it all hides under there. So it's not a main video on the page, but all of our live shows are on there for you to go back to. Okay, last little bit for this door frame. Thank you very much, Cam.
Yup.
So hopefully you can see that glitter piece then just hides the edge of the vellum, just kind of neatens it up a little bit, I think.
Hide your workings.
Hide your workings, you know we like to do that.
We do.
Okay, now I'm going to do the magnet. So I have 2 of the larger black circles. I also have 4 of the, I'm going to call them polos.
They do look like polos,
They do
definitely.
look like polos. And I'm going to glue
Or tap
2.
washers.
Yes, they also look like that. I'm going to glue 2 of these to each of the bigger ones. So again, precision nozzle. What would we do without this now? How did we cope before we had the precision nozzle?
I don't know. DC here is checking in with DCI Foot
Mm-hmm.
and saying, where are you hiding? You keep popping up everywhere.
I guess, you know, if you are watching on Facebook, you don't see all of the comments that come up on YouTube and vice versa, so probably that is quite confusing. I don't know if there's a way for people to join the restream chat. I don't know if that's a thing.
Don't know if you look into that and see.
We'll have a look and see if there's a way of making it so that you can see all the chat from everywhere.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Leah's saying she needs some precision nozzles.
Noted. I think we all do at the moment. We're still out of stock, aren't we, Cam?
Checking now, yeah. UK still no stock. I want to assume it's the same for the US. Let's look.
Hopefully we'll have those back in soon.
How
'Cause
many
we-
of the circles
Yes,
do we
that's
need
all.
to put for the magnet?
So, on each of the large circle, we have 2 of the polos.
Okay.
I have also kept the fallout from the polo pieces because I want to do on this one, you can see I've put one just over the front here to hide where the magnet is on the back.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
It is, isn't it? I love that. Does anyone else do this with their magnets? Right, anyway, she says. So I have some magnets here. And as always, with the magnets in the studio, we have lost the sticky back bits. So just bear with us, I'm using glue. But your magnets will come with a sheet of little double-sided sticky dots.
Once you take them out of the pack, they just fly away, I think.
So let me think how I've got this.
Mo says you're doing a great job.
Thank you very much, Mo. Thank you.
And she has. I've had everything wonky doing it live. I'd have everything wonky, sorry.
Yes, I can't say that it's honestly going exactly to plan, but we're going with it. So I have my silver piece, my little frosted silver lock piece. I have a second one that I've cut in black, and I'm going to cut this off just ever so slightly to the side of the score line, so hopefully you can see that. So I want slightly less of this part with the rounded end, because I'm going to line the back of my silver piece.
And lock.
Thank you. The silver piece, yeah. The lock. That's the word I was looking for.
That's the word, isn't it?
So, and I don't want it to interfere with the fold. So by cutting just to the side of the score line, you make sure you've got enough gap for that to still fold properly. I see. DSoFa has multiple tabs open. See, that is the way to do it.
Absolutely.
If you want to keep up with the chat everywhere, you could have us loaded in all of the Facebooks and on YouTube and on Twitch. So make sure that is not poking over the edge like mine is. So I've just backed that, and you don't have to do this, it's just a little bit of neatening that I like to do. It means then that I've got no white on the back of here, and it's going to blend my magnet in nicely.
Sue Hare is asking, Jodie had a precision nozzle on Nuvo drops on TV, or is that a new product coming out with?
Nope, it is a precision nozzle.
The same one.
So the same one will screw onto the lid of your drops bottles as well. Have we tested it on all of them?
No.
I don't know if the Dream drops are the same opening.
I don't think I'd use it with glitter.
No, I wouldn't use it with the glitter drops because it is far too fine. You would definitely block that. But it will definitely work with all of the drops that are in
The regular ones.
that size bottle, and I need to go and double check Dream and Vintage and possibly Stone just to make sure I wouldn't use it with
no,
Stone
I
drops.
wouldn't use Stone.
No. So I'll double check Dream and Vintage and let you know if they have the same top as well. I'm thinking now, can you tell I'm stalling for a moment trying to figure out how I'm going to do my magnets. So if I put that under there, because that's how that's going to go on.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then I put another
You're going
magnet
to glue
on.
that in place now.
That's a good point. If I glue that in place.
Glue that in place.
Does anyone else refer to their friend to help them finish crafting? Al, how do I do this? Right, so I'm going to take one of my little fallout bits and just pop it over my magnet just to hide it in there. So it's all hidden away. It gives me a nice flat card surface to glue to.
Which is much easier to glue.
Now, how far over did I
Sue
have
was saying
this?
now she needs more nozzles. You will need more nozzles then.
Yes, if you're going to put one on every single drops bottle, you're going to need... Well, I don't know how big your collection is. But if your collection of drops is anything like ours, you need a lot of nozzle.
I think we'd need the delivery full.
We probably would. So I'm going to position my magnet. So I have this. So this is the full flat circle. This is the side that has all of the extra bits inside it. And I'm going to stick it where the little notch is on the door, just to the side of that, in that kind of panel on the window. Hopefully that makes sense. There was a lot of not very good words there. I don't have words today. This is very much not like me.
No, you've always got all the words.
So there's the little notch in the door. You don't want to go over the edge because obviously you don't want it to interfere with the door being able to actually open. So don't go too far over the edge. Press that into place. There we go.
And that's on the back of your die.
Yes, that's on the back of the die cut, so the inside of the door. Okay, are we all with me?
Yeah.
Am I with me? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to glue this little piece over the front. So this was just to hide. Obviously we've got glue on the vellum here, which doesn't look the nicest. So I'm just going to hide that.
We've given Isla a giggle today anyway.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad someone is getting some entertainment value. Okay, now that I have that all glued down, as my glamorous assistant told me to do, I'm going to put another magnet on top so I know which way round it needs to be. This is one of the things I would always suggest. Make sure that your magnets are attracting, not repelling, because then you're going to have a problem.
We've done that.
Yes. Ask us how we
We've done that on air.
Yes, we have. And I'm going to ask Mammy Ali just to turn around for a second so she's not watching this. Because I'm using a teeny little bit of red liner tape here, and we all know what Mammy Ali says.
No tape.
No tape. But I want this to stick quickly. So I've put a tiny little bit of red liner tape just on the back of the magnet that I have put on the front of the door.
Raquel is doing her nails while she's watching.
Oh, Raquel, you can tell that I didn't remember that we were filming today. Look at this. What is going on? So, red liner tape on magnet. I'm now going to put this part, so where the little dimple is. You can see the little polo stacked up there, making like a little tiny hole that is just perfectly big enough for the magnet. I've done it the wrong way round.
You've done it the wrong way round.
Never mind, don't do what I've just done. I can fix it, it's fine.
That's alright. You need to put it on the other bit.
Shh.
Shh. Shh. Easily fixed.
Easily
fixed.
See? Bit of this on there. Hide that. It's like it never happened.
That's it.
So, what you should actually do is glue one of these to the top of your magnet while it's on here, and then glue it all together. See, there was bound to be something that went wrong, wasn't there? There was bound to be. So yeah, that goes that way. Oh dear. So now I know that I need to put mine on this way around on here, but if you do it the other way that I've just told you, it'll go this way on here for you.
We did tell you we got them wrong on air, didn't we?
But Leo has also shown you how to fix this. So
Absolutely.
there's also that.
Absolutely.
If you do it wrong,
And-
it's fixable.
Exactly. And you can guarantee that we're not the only ones that do it. I know that.
Yes, exactly. Oh, look, see, Raquel is the same. She matches her nails to her projects as well. I'm glad it's not just me, because sometimes I get weird looks here when I turn up with my nails colour coordinated for what
Well,
I'm
it took me a little while to realise that's what you do.
Yes, that is what I do. Okay, so magnet to magnet, it works. And it doesn't look that bad on the side. It would be better if it was the right way
But you could just
round.
cut a full circle to go on the top of that.
You could do that.
You
I could have done that, but I want to show you how you can fix it too. Okay, time to actually assemble this so that we can leave everyone to their afternoon. Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Patty says she's done that before. All mistakes are learning opportunities, says Mo. Absolutely they are.
Yeah.
Anita's laughing, yeah. Naturally beautiful nails, Leo.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That
They're
says Linda.
stained and very broken, but thank you. Okay, precision glue around the edge again. Make sure obviously you don't glue where your door opens. You've got that score line. You don't want to glue
Over the
score line.
No.
And just the very top of this.
Regina says, I do way too much crafting to have a nails done. That's me. That's my excuse.
Yeah.
Mine are lucky to have a file. In fact, today it was a sanding block in my drawer. Because I thought, oh, that's very sharp there.
Can't be having that.
So the sanding block worked.
Fair enough.
Typical crafter, isn't it?
Whatever you've got to hand.
It just be just to walk into the room where you just stand and
Yeah, a little sanding block.
Oh, when people walk in and we're getting ready to go live, and we're there with, the lipstick, putting powder on, brushing our hair. And people walk in, they're like, what are you doing? We're going live,
You wouldn't want us to come down here like bag ladies, would you?
Definitely not.
I don't think
Definitely
you would.
not. Okay.
Jill says there are no mistakes in crafting, just diversions to new projects.
That's very true. I don't know what this is becoming instead of a gift card wallet, but it might become something soon. rubbish, maybe. Might
I
just go in
don't
the bin.
think so. I think that would be a very acceptable gift card holder.
Thank you very much.
What do you
Anne.
reckon?
You're making me feel better. So, we have our little door. So you have a little gap around the edge of your frame, hopefully, and your door. I do have the little lid to go on it. And again, I'm going to do a little bit of snipping where my score line is on this, because we don't need the glue tab. Boop. So that can go away.
Perfect.
Which we're going to sit just over the top, like so.
Raquel says it's a gift to herself for taking care of her household.
I like that.
Aww. Her hands take a beating, so I try to be kind to myself.
It's a very good idea.
That's lovely.
I do it just because my hands are on video and I don't want them to look bad. Okay, lid is on.
What blues we used on the phone box in the front?
Oh, let's have a look.
That was French
blue
and navy.
Yeah. And then you've got silver mirror cardstock in the back as well. Isn't it fun?
It is fun. It is fun.
Where did I put my sentiments? Oh, my glamorous
There
assistant
we
is
are.
holding them
I
for me.
pinched them
Thank you
ready
so
for you.
much. So a little sentiment goes across the top.
I want to sing that song because I'm happy.
Go for it, Al.
No, you really wouldn't want me to be singing that at all. I think those few little bars are more than enough.
And then I have another little decorative piece just to sit over the top. So we're getting there. You can see this is now coming together. I'm going to put my little door lock piece on. Bit of glue. So on this one you just want to glue the bit that I've left white here, and it's going to glue onto the edge. So if I try and get this around the right way so you can see what I'm doing. Exactly, that will help.
Perfect.
And then just pull that into place. So
Are
this
you able to colour the vellum?
Yes.
Yes, you can colour the vellum, either with pencils, and you can use alcohol markers, and you can use ink.
You can use most of the things I've shimmered
Yeah.
onto vellum before.
Yes, you have. You have.
If you're using anything that is wet with vellum, just make sure that you tape it on all four sides very thoroughly, because it will try and just curl.
Yes. Yeah, it will.
So it's a very good idea to tape it down. Yeah, you can use pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Obviously you're going to get different effects with different products.
I'm just thinking what they used to use with parchment. There used to be an oil they used to put on it, wasn't there? They used to use, was it a dorsal crayon or something?
Maybe.
It's like a waxy crayon, and they'd blend that with oil on the back of parchment. But I can't think what oil it was.
I'm curious if anyone would make a tiny phone to put inside the booth, or add a play one that they sell as a kitchen magnet, and then add a picture of Lionel Richie peeking out with a wobble, because that would be so good.
Fantastic. If you have a look at the miniature dollhouse things, I'm sure there's a telephone in one of them.
I'm sure someone posted on the group that they'd put a telephone. Someone had a vintage little mini telephone they put into one of them.
Fantastic.
I want to say it was Julie. I don't know if Julie's still here. I have a feeling.
Raquel says it's Gamsol.
There we go.
Which dye was used to make the chocolate bar? The chocolate bar.
On the card. Where is it? This one. So
Exactly the same.
it is this die here, and then where these pieces have fallen out, they've been put onto foam pads just to stand them up, and then it's been covered in crystal glaze
Yeah.
to give it that kind of shiny finish. There's a bit of inking around the edge as well to give it
And
that
then
sort of
a vellum
fadey
wrap.
look. A little bit of vellum. It's very clever.
It is. I love that idea.
And I'm guessing it's probably chocolate brown cardstock.
Possibly.
I don't think it's dark enough to be
No,
espresso.
I don't think it's
so
espresso.
chocolate brown, I think.
I love it.
Very clever idea. Right, so we are about ready. Hopefully this is dry enough to layer together.
So it's Gamsol that you need, and you can blend oil pastels with it. There we are.
I have a card blank. What size did I say this was?
5x7?
It's a USA 6, so no, not quite.
No.
USA 6.
There we are.
I have a matte in black sapphire, which is 0.5 centimetre smaller on all sides. I've gone down in 0.5 centimetre increments apparently.
Hello Hazel, welcome to the show. You've just come in to the end now, but you'll be able to watch it back shortly.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us.
Welcome to the madhouse.
Absolutely. Julie, she did when she had a brass phone and made little phone books.
Oh, that's adorable. I knew I'd seen one with a phone.
Put your picture in the group. If you haven't done it already, Julie, pop it in, please, if you don't mind.
Or just tag us so we can find it if you have already. I'd love to see that again.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Nice, hopefully even border on all sides. Yeah.
I think so.
Ish. Okay. This isn't quite dry. So as always, if you are putting mousse or paste or anything onto the background, probably best to leave it overnight to dry. We do try and push things for Craftalongs, but I thought you'd want to see it. I think I was going to make another one of these, but you know, I didn't even remember this was happening, so funnily enough that didn't happen.
Raquel is saying, I can't imagine actually looking at people's phone numbers anymore. I know, to think about it. And then you had directory inquiries who you'd ring.
Oh, I should not.
Cam is probably thinking, I don't know what they're talking about.
No.
Yeah, Cam
And the
is
speaking
basically
talk?
a baby.
We had phone books at my nan's. You know, the
At my nan's, there we go.
They weren't in your house though.
No.
I would always recommend using wet glue if you're gluing onto glitter card as well.
Yes, definitely.
Because the wet glue gets in between the crystals of glitter, doesn't it?
Creates that bond that you need it to.
Oh, Julie says it's already in the group.
Perfect. Okay. So
Give it a little bump up to the top of the page so everyone can see it.
yeah,
Julie.
tag us in it so we can go and find it again. Apparently I've managed to get a fingerprint on that, so we'll just pretend that's not there.
That's not there. You can put a drop on that.
So a drop's 4, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to bump this more towards the top of my card.
And
try
Denise
and
has
get
just
it
joined us.
Vaguely central. Vaguely central is what we're aiming for here, people.
Now, Bexy is saying for glitter card she would recommend glue tape.
Ooh, okay.
Is that glue and tape? Could be.
We do sometimes do that. So if we do have to use red line tape, if we need something to grab instantly, but we still want it to have kind of that long-term bond, add a few dots of glue along your tape. Yeah.
Definitely.
Foam pads as well. Sometimes the foam pad adhesive, if it's subject to a lot of sunlight or heat, as we have upstairs,
Absolutely.
you may want to add a couple of dots of wet glue with that too. Okay.
I can remember when I saw my first cell phone. It was huge. That's all I'm going to say. It was huge.
My dad used to have one that he had in his van for work, and it was a unit kind of about this.
That's it.
This big with a handle, his own little carry case. My brother still has it.
Yeah.
He kept it as a nice piece of kind of vintage memorabilia. And when I was down visiting my brother recently, he was like, "Oh, do you remember this?" And dragged it out. Oh, it was funny.
I think that was early 90s. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. And it had a little aerial that you had to pop up.
Yeah.
There's a little zipper compartment in the back. Like the whole thing, basically the whole thing was the battery. And it carried a battery, you know, like laptop batteries that you have now, they're like the long thing. It was basically that was the battery for the cell phone. Yeah. Monstrous.
And then they
things.
used to have phones in cars, didn't they?
Yeah, they
Never
were.
quite understood that, but
I've only ever seen that in movies. I just thought that was like
no,
an American
they
thing.
weren't phones in cars. I mean,
Yeah.
now everyone's dead against using a phone in a car. Raquel is saying she loves the gentle glow of vellum. I love vellum too.
I think it's nice when you're putting it on something that's got a gift or a treat inside, because you
Yeah.
kind of get a hint of what's inside. So I've put my little birthday sentiment just on a couple of foam pads. I'm going to pop down here. put some lids on some glue before I block them all.
Those were called car phone bags, Regina's saying.
Yeah. I remember so I used to be in the Girl Guides when I was younger, and we went out on a hike somewhere, and my mum borrowed the phone to go out in case we needed to call someone for an emergency. Could you imagine adding that? It was probably like a good couple of kilos
they were
worth
heavy. They
of
were
equipment
really heavy.
in a backpack, you know. I want to hope you don't get into trouble. Right, last but by no means least, of course, we do need some drops around here.
Absolutely.
Let me just test that. Yes, we're good. So this is where you go in, and if you have smudged any of your glacier paste, got any fingerprints, then...
All the red card is in your kit. MDO Crafting is asking.
So if we're going based off the UK, Ruby Ritz is still in stock. Ruby Red is not in stock. I'm checking the US now.
Sorry, I'm dropping off screen again.
I camera check all those now.
Put him to work. He's not been doing anything sat behind the cameras, honestly.
Jill is saying that her home phone is on a circular dial and the grandchildren don't understand how it works.
Oh, we were talking about those, weren't we?
So, and in the US, unfortunately, Ruby Ritz and Ruby Red are not in stock.
Oh, no.
So if you want them, you need the kit.
And we're going to pretend that I didn't drag my drop accidentally.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Yeah, we'll just fudge that. Sure. I can't see it because it's behind the bit of ribbon
Absolutely.
on the screen, so that's fine for me. There we go. One little
beautiful project.
gift wallet greetings card.
I love it.
Did I even stick it on the right way? I did.
You
It's
did?
not an Australian card.
No.
Well done. There we go.
So are you loving this project? Are you going to have a go at it? Oh, what's AT&T?
They're a phone company, aren't they?
Oh, are they?
Mm.
Quite an interesting job, to say the least.
Oh,
I
right.
bet it was. Right then, so if you haven't ordered your kit, there are some still available in the US and in the UK. So the price is $34.99 for a one-off kit in the UK, $39.99 in the US. If you subscribe for a monthly kit, it'll be $29.99 in the UK, $32.99 in the US. And there's also a quarterly subscription that you can do. It is $89.97 in the UK and it is $97.97 in the US, and they're all available at the moment. So yes, we're having lots of comments. Absolutely adorable foam booth. Ta-da, says Mo.
Ta-da!
Ta-da, with
Jazz hands and all.
Wendy says love these. Jill says it's brilliant. Love the project, says Denise. So I think everybody's loving it.
Excellent.
MS Doll says beautiful. I will definitely try this.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. If you wanted to add a little bit more, obviously we kind of go based on what we have time for. You've got your ink and you've got extra dauber heads. Go around the edge of your card and add some ink before you put your glacier paste on. There's definitely options to that. I have a feeling I did that on this one. I'm just looking, this is very grey in comparison to this very stark white
But that was still
piece.
wet, though. You wouldn't have been able
Yes, I wouldn't
to.
have been able to do that.
You wouldn't have been able
No.
to. And MS Doll, MDO Crafting is saying, love the dresses.
Popsy.
Popsy
Of
as
course.
always.
Of course. Every time. We don't wear anything else anymore. It's basically our uniform.
It is our Tonic uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica's saying she loves the card. So
this kit is the one that is still available, and if you buy a one-off or a subscription between today and the 18th.
Yes.
The 18th was the cut-off day for this particular kit. What time?
4 p.m. or
4 p.m.
whatever time I can remember, as it's a Saturday, so
4 p.m. or when Karen remembers after 4 p.m. on the 18th, this kit will switch off. So if you want this kit, You have until 4 p.m. on the 18th, which is Saturday, to either order a one-off or to subscribe. The one thing we haven't mentioned, of course, if you are a kit subscriber, you get your TCK code. You get a 10% discount off everything across the Tonic Studios website, including all of our bundles, our deals, our specials, clearance, all of our new stuff. Everything 10% off, and it's automatically applied for you at checkout as long as you are logged into your account, thanks to Cam, who has done lots of work on the website. So definitely worth subscribing. That means, of course, that then your kit is reserved for you every month. You don't have to worry about whether or not we're going to have any one-off kits available. It's all ready and it'll just come out to you automatically.
Perfect. Denise is saying she'd like the cut-in sheet, please.
Okay, so on the Facebook group there is the event for this, and I have put the cut list on there, and it was also sent out as an email. If you find that you're not receiving our emails, I know a couple of people have mentioned this recently, make sure that you are subscribed, so directly on the Tonic Studios website, so either tonic-studios.co.uk or .com, depending on where you're shopping from. You can subscribe to our mailing list there, but if you have previously opted out of marketing emails, unfortunately that means that we can't send you them at all, so you won't be receiving them, so you may need to opt back in if that's such a thing. So make sure that you get those in the future.
Is the, where did I see a heart 14 heart code still available?
Oh, I don't know how
Or is
it's
it just
valid
for Valentine's Day?
Which one? Oh yeah, no, that was only for Valentine's.
It's only for Tuesday, Mo. Sorry, lovely. There we are, link for the cut list as well.
Oh, perfect.
We
Thanks,
have
Cam.
Ulrich with us from Austria. Wow. Hello.
Welcome. Hope you've
We
enjoyed.
love seeing where everybody's from.
I
don't
know,
we?
it's amazing. We should I wish we had a little map. We could put little pins in where everyone is joining us from.
We did try that before. We did think about it. So,
I think that's it. I think we're done. I don't have anything else to show.
don't forget, if you've enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button, give us a like, and share it with your friends.
Definitely.
You know, it may be that this is the type of thing you like to have a giggle, but we do have other types of videos. If this is not your type, then have a look at the other ones. There's plenty there. So, happy crafting.
Yes, indeed. We'll see you all soon. Bye.